Continue with the 47th chapter of the book of Yeshayah, chapter Mem Zayin. Redi, Ushvi alafar betulat bat Bavel, Shvila aretz ein kisei bat kastim, Kilo tosifu yikruulach raka ve'anuga. Go sit in the dust. Well, we're going to see dust in the future, where we talk about waking up from the dust for Bnei Yisrael. But here we're talking about Babylon. And we've had the phrase, or we'll have it later in the Betulat Bat Zion, talk about the virgins of Zion. And here, as opposed to that, the virgins, the fair maiden, the young girls of Babel. Return to Babylon, return to Chaldea. You will no longer be called one that is special. Get the mill and grind your wheat. Galit samatech, chespi shovel, gali shok, ivri naharot. Remove your veil, strip off your skirts, show your leg, wade through the rivers. Right, you're no longer before. You were being carried. You had servants who were doing everything from you. Now you want to cross the river. You're going to have to go in yourself. You're going to have to bare your legs. It's a sense here of embarrassment. You're no longer the great empire Bavel. Igal ervatech gam teraech herpatech. Your nakedness will be uncovered. Your shame exposed. Nakamekach v'lo efga adam. I will take vengeance and let no one intercede. No man will come in and to assist you, Bavel. Go aleinu, Adonai tzvot shemo, Kadosh Yisrael. Right? It's almost like now Bnei Yisrael are saying, who's our Redeemer? God, the Lord of hosts is his name. He is the Holy One of Israel. Of course, this is the verse that we say every morning right before the Amidah. Go aleinu Hashem tzvot shemo kadosh Yisrael, Baruch atah Hashem Ga'al Yisrael, right into the Amidah. So this is where it's from, right here in Yeshayah, describing that as opposed to the Babylonians, this great empire, think they're so great. No. They are going to descend, and God is going to redeem us. Once again, one of the major themes, civilizations go up and go down. You think you're on top today, tomorrow you'll be down. You're on the bottom today. Tomorrow you will be up because it's God who is in control of this world. We're in verse 5, plus okay. Sit silence, retire into darkness, fair Chaldeans. You will no longer call the mistress of kingdoms. Katsafti alami chilalti nachlati, that name biadech. I was angry at my people. I was the one who caused them pain. I was the one who ruined them, in a sense, who sent them into exile and destroyed. Lo samt lahem rachamim al zakein ichbadeta uleich ma'od. I was the one who put them into your hands, but you showed no mercy. Even upon the zakein, even upon the elderly, your yoke is what uleich, old is a yoke. Your damage that was done was too heavy. It was too much. In a sense, God's saying is, all right, you were my outstretched arm, going to punish Bnei Yisrael for their sins, but you could have shown a little mercy. Vatomri la'olam eheyeh givaret, and you thought, I will always be the geveret, I will always be the main wife, I will always be the chosen one, I will always be the great empire. Ad lo samt ela alibech lo zachart acharita. But you didn't think things. You didn't think what could possibly happen. Empires rise and empires fall. You think you're always going to be in charge, Babel? You think you're always going to be the rulers of the world? Yata shemizot adina yoshevet laveta chomra b'levava ani va'afsi od. And so now hear this, the one that is adina, the one that thinks that they're special, who dwells in securely, without worries, and says, I am the only one. Ani va'afsi od, I, and there's nobody else. Lo eshev al banav lo eda shechol. I will not become a widow or know the loss of children. Everything is perfect for me. There are no issues. We are the great kingdom of Babylon. These two things will come upon you in one day. the loss of children and widowhood. Ketumam ba'u elayich berov kishafayich ba'atzmat chavrayich ma'od. It will come upon you completely. It will cause all sorts of destructions will happen to you. Vativtechi virei atech amart ein ro'ani chachmatech v'da'atech shovavatech vatomri belivech ani va'afsiod. You were so secure even when you were ra, even in your wickedness. You said, no one can see what I'm doing wrong. We're the ones who know everything. We're the ones who have dad. We're the ones with great knowledge. And you thought to yourself, again, I am the only one. There is none but me. We are the rulers of the earth, the Babylonians, with their great emperor Nebuchadnezzar. Uva elayich ra'a lo tedi shachra vatipol alayich hova lo tuchli kapra vatavo alayich pitom sho'a lo tedai. But what is coming to you is ra'ah, is evil. You were evil, and what's going to boomerang back to you is going to be evil. You will not know how to deal with it. You will not know how to get rid of it. It will fall upon you, and there will be no way to get kapara, to get atonement, to sort of to return to where you think you should be. It will come suddenly, and it will destroy everything that you know. Imdina v'chavrayich uverov kishafayich b'asher yagata minurayich ulai tuchli ho'il ulai ta'arotzi. Stand up with all of your spells and all of your enchantments, right? Which you have worked hard at since you were young. Maybe they can help you. Perhaps they can strengthen you. And we had a few chapters ago, Kove Hashem Yachlifu Koach, this expression that those who hope in God will be strengthened. And of course, so much of these chapters since 40 have been the comparison of God. I am the only one, to the idols, right, that are made out of wood and stone. And you take half the wood, and we said this multiple times. You throw it in the fire. You cook with half of it. You warm yourself. You cook your food, and the other half of it you make your God. So they're not coming to help you. They're nothingness. Nileti berov atzatayich yamdu na v'yoshiyucha. Hovrei shamayim hachozim b'kochavim modiim lechadashim me'asher yavo alayich. You're helpless, despite all of your wisdom. Who's going to save you? You can look up at the stars, those, right, the astrologers. You could try to figure out based upon what month it is, what moon are we in? Is it the lion? Is it the scorpion? You're going to try to figure out if we're going to be successful. That's what you're going to do. Let those come and help you. Tine hayu kikash eish sirafatam lo yatzilu et nafsham miyad lehava. They're like straw. Fire is going to consume them. They can't save themselves. When a flame comes, ein gachelet lachmam ur lashevet negdo. There's no coal for warming oneself, no fire to sit by. Why is there no fire? Because everything has been consumed. Everything has been destroyed. Fire is contained, right? You put it in, you have a small fire with a bunch of stones around it. When the whole place is raging on fire, then there's no place to sit next to it and warm. Kain hayulach asher yagata, socharaich minuraich ish le'evro ta'u ein moshiech. This is sort of what's coming to you. This is what you have done since your youth. You wandered off all of the past, and there's none to save you. And part of what, one small idea in this chapter is a few times we see that at least the way that Yeshayah is presenting the Babylonians, they're saying, Ani, I, see, there's nobody but me. I am on top. And we know when it's all about the I, it doesn't work out so well. They think that they're on top. They think that they are in charge. Not just a sort of an insult to God, but just generally. Right there, there's a team, there's a group. It's not just about me. It can't. Society, in all due respect to Ayn Rand, can't just be about the individual. And certainly in Jewish life, we understand that that's not the way that it is. And so here, this ani, I, the Babylonians have nobody to work with them. There's nobody. There's no Moshiach. There's nobody coming to their help. There's nobody coming to support them. because they have decided that they are alone are the rulers of the world, an insult to God, as well as a statement that is way too arrogant, and thus their downfall, just like they said they were Ani, I am the one, when they were on top, they will be the Ani, they will be by themselves when they are destroyed.